ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The 2019 Best of the Best Regatta, all history now. This one all about Long Island and Stephen Knowles. He won all three classes. In Class C, it was Whitty K. Class B going to the New Susan Chase. And in Class A, it was the Running Tide.
It was some nice racing over the weekend. The winds were light and variable the first couple of days. Today, the wind really picked up, and I told the guys we just got to stay focused, do what we do best, and come out there and win all three races. They always had a saying back in the day that Long Island people could build boats, but they can't sail them. You know, we've been building boats from regatta started, before the regatta started, you know. We sold a lot of boats over time to the Exuma guys. They would always beat us in our own boats. That's why they said that. But I always told them, you know, sometimes, like my dad always say, you can't win too much. So sometimes he would allow people to win. Those guys back in the day were more humble. Nowadays, if they beat you one race, they like to brag a lot. So sometimes I just go out there and you say, you know what? I just can't win anyhow.
Bringing remarks at the closing was the minister responsible for regattas, the Honorable Michael Pintard.
We want to recognize the likes of Chris Roll. We have a 15-year-old who made it to the finals this year in the best of the best regatta. We want to celebrate him. We want to celebrate Will Perotti, two persons from Exuma who demonstrate that age ain't nothing but a number. They represent the best of our young people. They represent the best of you and I that we have poured into them. And to the extent that we can get more of our young people to take their productive time and put it into activities that could be transformative for them, their families, and the communities that they belong to, we would be on the road to transforming this country into the best little country on the globe.
From the NBA, Buddy Hield and the Sacramento Kings in the Lone Star State last night for a matchup with the Dallas Mavericks. Buddy finishing up with 26 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in 34 minutes. The Kings using a big first half. They hold off the Mavs 110-106.
I mean, it feels good. You know, they're a good team, but we came in expecting to win. Looks like every game, you know, that's the fast-paced games that haven't been working out how we wanted to, but you know, we still keep weathering the storm and just playing together and playing the right way, and having the toughness towards us and just getting after guys. And once we do that and just have fun and love playing with each other and love seeing each other success, we'll be fine. And whatever I can do to put the ball in the basket, I'm down for it, man. So just gotta stay locked in and stay focused. Today was a good game, so I'm just thank God for this win, man. And it was much needed for us. I'm fired up every night. No matter if I'm hurt or not, I'm gonna go there and compete. Don't use another big excuse. That's what I do, man. So this is my job. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, so I love doing it.
Still on the pro hardwood, Tavario Miller in action yesterday with Quimsa in Argentina. They took care of Platisse 90-78. Tavario tallying 14 points and 5 rebounds in 22 minutes. In Norway, Tromsø a 90-80 winner over Barum. Kevin Altidore 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. Over in Japan, Kadeem Colby, 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists as Akita won over Alvark 85-74. Gio Bain, 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 block shots for Kanazawa. They lost to Toyota 104-60. And Mark St. Ford finishing up with 4 points and 4 rebounds for the Saitama Broncos. They lost 80-72 to the Gifu Swoops. On to the college hardwood now. LaShawn Hicks and the Texas Longhorn Leafs with a bit of a slow start to the season, but they pulled off an upset yesterday. They went on the road and took down 17th-ranked Tennessee 66-60. LaShawn 8 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, a game-high 19 points to go along with 4 rebounds in 26 minutes. The Longhorns men's team also in action yesterday. They're now 8-1 on the season, beating Texas A&M 60-50. Kai Jones had 6 points and 2 rebounds in 14 minutes. Also this weekend, Rashad Davis and the UT Arlington Mavericks in action against UC Santa Barbara. This one close throughout, with UT Arlington eventually going down 72-68. Davis 5 of 12 from the field, 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc. He finished up with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in 22 minutes. The college football bowls have been announced. Chris Ferguson and the Cincinnati Bearcats in line for a New Year's Six bowl heading into the American Athletic Conference Championship against Memphis on Saturday, but a loss there sent them to the Birmingham Bowl against Boston College. The Birmingham Bowl will be played in Alabama January 2nd at 3 p.m. Bahamians making a splash at the Toyota U.S. Open Swim Championships over the weekend. Laura Morley, an Olympic beat, cut in the 200 breaststroke, 227.83 in the prelims. She swam 228.38 for 6th in the A final. Lily Higgs, a new record for the North Carolina Tar Heels. She swam the 100 breaststroke in 109.52. She also had a personal best in the 200 breaststroke in 231.23. Howard University also in action over the weekend. The Hounds Invitational in Maryland. Luke Kennedy Thompson, 7th in the 400 IM, 409.77, 12th in the 200 breaststroke in 210.01, and 17th in the 200 IM in 156.30. The B3A's Masqueraders weekend in the history books. Last night was the Masqueraders Ball, honoring those in the sport of track and field for their success over the past year.
Probably was the best season I ever had. It went way better than I actually thought it would. Like I was strong both mentally and physically, and I was able to produce a good season through God.
At the start of the season, my first track meet, I qualified for GRIFTA, and after that meet, I wasn't doing too well, so I didn't have high expectations for GRIFTA. And going into GRIFTA, I was kind of doubtful, but still confident at the same time. And after the heats of my 100, that gave me a boost in confidence, and I knew I could do it. And Mexico, that wasn't too well, but I still had confidence in myself, and I won my long jump.
The sweat is off of my brow. This is a huge night for track and field. It's a night when we not only say thank you to the people who've supported us throughout the year, but it's also a most important opportunity for us to acknowledge the people who make this all happen, and that's the athletes. I'm particularly happy to see the large turnout because it really means a lot to the sport. We live and work for the athletes, and I don't want to make any apologies about that. All of the challenges that we would have faced, it's all worth it because for me, that's why we are here. We're here to make a difference. We're here to galvanize support within our communities and to inspire kids. And then we will see how we make a difference in this country. And that's what our job is to do. So I'm happy tonight.
And that'll do it for sports. A check on weather up next.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.